how's the leg doing?
It's doing well. I think it's just a false alarm.
Oh, okay.
Last couple of days.
Yeah, because Coach Stepper was saying yesterday he wasn't sure what your timeline was, and then you come back today. We were kind of surprised with it.
Yeah. No, I got some images taken, and it's false alarm.
Okay. All right. So did you feel like back at speed with everything, and you were all right running with the guys?
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, it was more of a precautionary thing than myself being limited by pain or something like that. My knee swelled up a little, so I wanted to take it easy, so make sure it's nothing serious.
All right. The defense is looking pretty good down here, like the goal line and the 11s. And so how do you feel like you guys are progressing right now?
I think we're coming along. I think it was a slow start through the first part of camp and through the spring, just because we installed the new defense, and also the fact that we got a lot of young guys out there. We don't have a lot of seniors. We don't really have a lot of guys that have a lot of playing experience. So it's going to take a while for things to gel, but guys are fired up about it, and there's a lot of enthusiasm, especially when you get in the goal line area. They like playing in the red zone, so there's a lot of passion out there now with the defense. So with youth is passion, so the guys are flying around.
What do you think about the young guys? Are they living up to
potential? It always takes young guys a little while to mature. And, the biggest thing is they don't play full speed when they get here because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know their assignments. But once they start to get to know the system a little bit, you get to really see the potential come out. And there's some high caliber guys in the young ranks with the freshmen and sophomores.
Any guys standing out more than others?
I think there's someone at every position. You can look. You look at our DBs. We got a couple of Marcus is a junior, B Hicks is a senior at safety, but we got a young corner, Darian Hagan. He's playing great right now. He's moving up and making plays. Every day. Linebackers. Mike Muhammad is going to be playing a big role this year. And, Eddie Young is. He's not a young guy, but he doesn't really have a lot of playing experience. And he's looking great in camp. And down on the D-line, Derek Hill and also Kendrick Payne, both guys. Kendrick's like 17 years old, or 18 or something like that. So he looks great for how young he is. And Derek's playing well for not having a lot of experience. So the young guys are looking good right now.
How do you feel about the switch to the 3-4? Being a linebacker?
It's really changing my role up quite a bit. I'm not really going to be free flow to the ball as much. I got to take on more blocks, so I try to put on a little bit more weight this off season. But it's a different system. But I'm hoping, and the way it looks on paper, is that we're going to be a little bit more aggressive in our schemes, which is nice. We get come a little bit more downhill. So we're just gonna have to see what happens. For us, it's untested, so we're not really gonna know how it's gonna turn out until we get out here with Michigan State.
Was it kind of weird timing? With the Pac-10 not returning too many big name running backs, maybe Joe Knight, but that's other than that, not a lot of tested guys.
Yes, you're right. I haven't really even thought about it, but I guess there's not really a lot of guys coming back. I guess it just kind of makes it. Real open as to what's going to happen because we don't really know how our defense is going to turn out, and at the same time, we don't really know who we're going to be playing against and what kind of talents other teams' running backs have. So, all we can do is come out here and work hard every day and do the best we can at getting the defense down and cut it loose on game day.